Hello, we are Group E and we're going to be talking about Tequila effect, a financial crisis that affected some of South American countries starting in Mexico in 1995. It was one of the worst financial crises in the recent decades. It affected the countries politically, economically, in international flows, and in other aspects. Before the crisis, Mexico was doing quite good. There was an apparent calm and debts were restructured by Brady bonds. Brady bonds gave the optimism that was needed to foreign investment in developing economies such as Mexico. Something important about what was happening with Mexico is that it was growing. The gross domestic product growth 94% between 1986 and 1990, as well as the value of exports. So, if everything was going okay in the country, how did this crisis take place? Let us explain the causes.
Causes about the tequila effect. I will say one by one. The number one is the great importance to the foreign investment. The number two is the overvalue of the money of Mexico was the Mexican peso. The number three is the Mexican experience lax or corrupt banking practices. And the last one is the only plan to raise fixed exchange rate by the 15% to 4 pesos to $1. About the collateral damage, which is the two most important, and the first one is the mass layoff, employees and several suicides resulting from the debt. And the second one is exchange investors for the Mexican market about the devaluation of the Mexican peso.
Effects or consequences. First, the devaluation of the Mexican peso. Second, increasing unemployment. Third, the foreign debt increased. Fourth, the minimum wage in Mexico was $3 for 8 hours of work, while in the US it was $4 for each hour of work. 5. In 1995, the GDP decreased by 6%. And 6. And final, during the crisis, the perception that the economy ahead had emerging countries with a similar situation created a contagion effect that spread to other economies. Conclusions. The overvaluation could have been prevented if it had been cancelled since the international reserves were good and there would have been no need for the debt.